I just saw the first episode of the final season of Stranger Things, season 5. And, well, in this episode, there is a lot going on. I mean, this episode I think was over an hour long, but to their credit, it didn't feel that long. I think it was well paced. But anyway, in the episode, well, things have changed a lot over there. And now the government's there, the military's there, they're surrounding the town, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. And they actually have a base that's in the upside down now. Now that's unbelievable to think about, and honestly, a bit dangerous in my opinion. I mean, they know there are monsters down there, so the military going down there and building a base didn't really seem like the smart move. But anyway, so that's the situation of the town, and the town's under complete quarantine. I don't think anyone's allowed to leave. There are military personnel everywhere, and we see 11, Mike, Will, Steve, Nancy, all of them, and they're kind of in coordination to set up some sort of a plan for a Hopper to go down into the upside down, which is again seems a little dangerous. But yeah, they're trying to have a plan on how to get him into the upside down without the military noticing, but also with the help of the military, because the opening, it seems to be closed, but the military tends to burn it down and open it up so the trucks can go through for a while. So that happens. And honestly, in the first episode, we see some stuff of how people are dealing with the situation where they are now. I mean, Jonathan and Steve, they're both fighting for Nancy. Okay, I guess that's a rivalry of sorts going on now. And then there's Dustin. Well, he's having a rough time of it, and we see him get beat up by a bunch of other high school kids. And then there's Will. Now, we all saw what happened with Will in the first 5 minutes earlier on before the episode even released. But seems like Will has a connection to the upside down again, and as we guess, it's probably gonna have something to do with Vecna. And well, I'm still getting the feeling that Vecna is gonna be using Will to betray and have him betray the others, and he probably has some sort of plan. And they haven't really thought that through. I mean, Will has a connection to Vecna, so, and he's getting these flashes of stuff going down there. So it's very possible that Vecna could see the same thing that's going up there through him. And maybe when he shows up and they have a plan to stop him, he already knows what's going to happen, and it's going to end up really messy. And what else? Oh yeah, Eleven's really doing some hardcore training, and the military is after her. They're trying to find her, but she's hiding out with Hopper. And they want her because I guess they're gonna use her powers or something to stop this or whatever. And one thing didn't really make a lot of sense to me, the fact that if the town's completely quarantined and they're all inside the town, the military can't find her. I mean, sure, she's hiding well enough, but still, if they've been around for a while now, they probably went through every area that they could have, right? But they still couldn't find her. But I guess that's for the plot. So anyway, at the end of the episode, we see the plan in action to get Hopper in there. But as soon as the trucks pass through, one of the Demogorgons attack and take out all the soldiers, but doesn't take out Hopper. Okay, that doesn't make sense either, but still, I guess probably for the story. So Hopper's kind of stuck down there because I think all the trucks are damaged. Maybe one of them's okay to use, but yeah, he's gonna have a difficult time escaping, and there's stuff happening. And then there's also Mike's younger sister. Now, honestly, I forgot that he had a younger sister. But there is this kid, and I'm guessing that before I probably forgot because she must have been smaller or something. But yeah, apparently she has some connection to someone too. So there's something like that happening. At the end of the episode, the Demogorgon breaks through to the real world into a bedroom and is about to take her, I assume, and that's how it ends. But yeah, so overall, this episode seems very interesting. It seems to be done well. I mean, there wasn't too much action going on, but it didn't feel boring. Well, I guess maybe that's because we've been waiting so long to see this that even if it didn't have enough action, we would be okay with it just as long as we saw the characters and all that. But yeah, so that's what happens in this episode, and I guess in the next episodes, it's gonna get really exciting. So I'll get back to you after I watch the next episode, which I'm also assuming is gonna be another hour long or something. So that's what I think about the first episode of the final season of Stranger Things, and seems to have started off on a good note.